Ooh, hello. Hi, toasted butter. We have a problem. We are underwater. But Cascade is above water. And my nose is a little stuffy. I also forgot my water, apparently. Not great. One moment. I forgot to hit there. I forgot my water. I think I made it a little too full there, but who cares? It's a little full now. Ooh, and my hand is wet. So, dum, dum, dum. Oh, paper towel piece. Okay. Cascade. Literally a waterfall. Or I think we found a different meaning for it as well. So give me a moment. Cascade. Hello, Avian. Hello. You seem to be a little bit overlighted. I don't know. Maybe I am. Well, the windows are certainly overlighted. Fall or hang in copious quantities. Pass something onto a succession of others. A small waterfall, typically one of the several that fall in stages down a steep, rocky slope. No cows to be seen today or anything at all. Yeah, no. No, the cows are nowhere to be seen, to be fair. So, wouldn't even get to see them if they were there. If the windows were more visible, what's outside the window. I really don't see cows anywhere. I wonder what happened. They must have been brought to... Right. A different option for it is... my nose is so stuffy. Sorry, that's not how I wanted to finish that sentence. Sorry. A mass of something that falls or hangs in copious quantities. A large number or amount of something occurring at the same time. Which is very vague. Vague is good for you. Yes, it is. But I'm also not sure how to interpret it because my brain is currently a little sluggish and my nose is stuffed up and I think I've got a little bit of a cold. Which means having hot tea is good at the moment. Yeah, I know. Oops. Yeah. Anyways. So, we could try to do something of a mass of something that falls or hangs in copious quantities. Copious is a weird word. Copious is a really weird word. Copious quantities. Copious quantities. Could be something falling onto chanterelle, like a trap. Oh no! Are we going to get kidnapped again? Are we going to have another kidnapping? Like we did with this. Oh Oh my goodness, why do you want to hurt her so? Well, she needs to have something to celebrate later. Yeah, but like the... Wow. That just randomly opened up on the wrong chat. Yes, but the two words afterwards are afterglow and perennial. Perennial meaning what again? She gets kidnapped, but for a short time. Or trapped, just trapped. She was supposed to, like, the jellyfish didn't anticipate that she would be trapped in there. Or maybe she avoids the trap. Or gets saved by someone. A special someone, perhaps. Darn. What matters is to have something cascading. Perennial, lasting or existing for a long or apparently infinite time, enduring or continually recurring, apparently permanently engaged in a specified role or way of life, of a plant living for several years. Oh right, that was the trees. Right, now I remember that. That was with the trees. So... let's go with tumbling rocks. Oh, that's not what I meant. Falling rocks. What is... I think we're not going to get rocks falling. Oh, it's an angry boy. Or girl, sorry. I should not be assuming gender here. Yeah, we're not going to get falling rocks. Okay. We're just going to have to wing it. Which is not something I like to say much, but... whew, we've got this. Even if I've got a stuffy nose. Yeah, I got this. I got this. I've got this. Okay, so what we could have is, we'll have something in the foreground here. And we'll have her, make her a little larger. Goodness. Hey there, Nickmar. Watch me trying and failing at mermaid anatomy. Oh my goodness. Head anatomy is apparently also an issue. Goodness, this is not going to go well, is it? If you've got your hand behind you like that, then yeah, the thumb would be there. We can just ignore the fact that I'm messing this up. No, it's supposed to go the same way, isn't it? No. Oh my goodness. This is not going to plan. How do you draw fins from the side? I think that's okay. Oh my goodness. So she's swimming along. The tail is a little bit longer than I would have liked it to be, but better than nothing. We'll have some remnants of the jellyfish floating above here. Okay. And now we just need falling rocks. And I think we'll do bubbles around it to make it clear that these are falling. Sort of, I guess. Hi, Korea! Welcome. Thanks for joining. We are going to have mountains. Not mountains. Oh my goodness, that would be catastrophic if mountains were cascading down upon her. Mountains and rocks are delicious stones. Yes. Okay. How many more rocks should there be? Like perhaps we'll have a big one up here. Just to make it clear that things are serious and dangerous. And we'll have like a small one here. Whee! I'm having a lot of fun doing these rocks. Okay. That's something we can just ignore the situation of the face. That really did not work out well. Okay. That's one thing. Just done. Right, let's try and get her colored in. At least a little bit. I'll start with the face and her hand, which is somehow a little bit big, but hands are difficult. Okay. We've got this, we just need to keep going. So how's everyone doing? How's everyone's week been overall? I just realised it's Friday, isn't it? Funny how quickly these days pass. busy, productive, and fine. That's a nice That's a nice combination. Not conversation, combination. It's been good. Today we got to do some gluing of Roman material at my archaeology class. Ooh! Gluing. So like you were gluing pots and stuff back together? That sounds like a lot of fun. Trying to. I see. So did you actually have some successes then? Or was it all just trying to and not managing to get everything connected the way it was supposed to? My teammate messed it up and I tried to save it, but we had to settle with a mixed result. I see. A mixed result. Aye. Well, at least you got something. Which is something. The professor saved it in the end. Oh, that's good. Good to have a professor there. To help save everyone from potentially not very well glued together objects. You know what I mean. Let's reactivate some of the ink on my palette because we can just reuse that. I got liters of glue in my hands though. Oh no! Well, that's just comes with the whole thing, right? Lots and lots of glue. Let's try and get this over to the edge. Kind of want this to be a little harmonious. Okay, I'll stop now. The paper is coming off. The paper is coming off. That's not good. Not good at all. Let's not forget the crown. Actually, I should have done the crown first, but do I act in logical ways? I think not. So where's me apple green? There. And that's going to be for the crystal that's there. And it's on the necklace kind of thing. There's another one there, actually. I brought a fly outside on my hand today. Although it was a little difficult because it just wouldn't let go. It was just crawling around on me and it refused to leave. But I suppose that's part of the deal when you let a fly onto your hand. Dad says it was probably so warm that it never wanted to leave. So I had to go outside and get it caught by the wind. No, it's already flown away now. I think I outlined it in purple, right? Yeah. The tail is to be outlined in purple. I've got an annoying fly going around me right now and I've tried smacking it, but it's too small. Darn. Now, this one was a big one. It was proper big. Like that, maybe? Yeah. Big and adorable. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better for a tail. The bigger the more I want to smack them. Oh, I must never kill them though, because then I have to clean. It's a careful balance between cleaning and killing the fly. Oh right, her tail is green, okay. Wait, green? Oh, it's got purple lines in it, okay. So like, green. But then we'll have to color it in green. Fun. Never trust these jellyfish though. They seem to be leading you to places you're not supposed to go. A balance between wanting to murder a fly and not wanting to clean the murdered fly. Actions have consequences. Well, yeah, you kill the fly, it's dead. So, you also have to consider that. Can you live with killing a fly? Dad does it sometimes. Even though we do try to tell him not to. Sometimes, you know. Squish. And no more fly. Trying to find an appropriate amount of shading in this. I've killed hundreds at my grandpa's place in his little town because I don't have to clean those. Oof. Well, generally if I kill an insect on my desk or somewhere else, I do tend to clean up after myself. Actually no, let's take a small brush. Dilute this a little. Ah, this is the paint that doesn't want to dilute very well, is it? Oh dear. So got the orange, obviously. I just want to dilute it a little. Purple? Yeah, did not work. At least not as well as I wanted it to. Fine. I can live with that. Just take a small bit. There we go. I'll also outline these rocks. But I think I'll do them in multiple colors. Nah, come on. Yeah? Doesn't want to draw? Fine, I'll reload then. Dipping and re-dipping. That's all that this is about, eh? Rock. I think I'll just do it plain rock because I don't feel like the. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, are you going to do a video for this Sunday? Just curious. Oh no, I haven't been working on video because, frankly, I've been busy doing a lot of other things. Some of them secret, some of them not. You know. I'm taking this as a kind of slight mini holiday from my videos, my usual ones. You know. I'll get right back to making videos, you know, once November comes around. Then I'll start making videos again, because then I am also not streaming every day and having to worry about when to upload the next stream and all that sort of thing, you know? Would be a shame if Best Mod were to burst into the room right now. She came here while the timer was running, actually. So she just randomly walked in, looked at the stream and was like, "Oh, we're not, yeah, no, not yet." I was like, "Nope." I was still getting my tea by that point, but apparently also forgetting to put water into my little pot so I can. She'll try again. She probably will. If she gets her curly whirly eaten and finishes off doing whatever she is doing at the moment. Curly whirlies are really sticky and really, really chewy. Like, whew. Who ever thought of making them so chewy is really weird. It's like, or maybe they don't eat the curly whirlies themselves. Because like, whew, I literally have no idea what it is. It's like caramel coated in chocolate, and it's kind of like a twisted braid kind of thing. And it's extremely chewy. Like almost worse than fudge. And fudge is already chewy. Caramel, so yummy. Caramel, it was delicious caramel and stuff, but it was extremely chewy and hard to get unstuck from my teeth. Because she let me have some earlier. Also, what is going on with her eye now? Lovely. That didn't turn out well. Okay, we can just move on. Right, her tail is green-ish, kind of. So we'll add the green in now. I didn't mean to say tail, I meant to say like the tail fin. The fin tail? Tail fin? The fin. Oh wait, didn't I also draw her originally with oh yeah, I completely forgot those in yesterday's drawing. Look. But no, she has, oh yeah, she's got some extra fins on the side. Fin that happens to be in the tail area. Oh yeah. Oh goodness, no! Ah, great. We're getting marked by black this time. Going to try and go on a trip on Sunday. So like if I happen to stream any later than I usually do. Blacksmith. No, I'm not turning into a blacksmith. Goodness. Although Grey Smurfs are the bad guys, right? I haven't watched the Smurfs in ages, so I don't know either. Right, then. Smurfette before her smurfification. Yes. Gandalf the Smurf. But I'm not Gandalf, I'm not a guy. I'm not old, I don't have a beard. And I don't carry your stuff around. And I don't tell people that they cannot pass. Unless you're Chanterelle, in which case you get rocks thrown at you. Galdolf. Girldalf. Galdalf. Ay. That's not the pot I wanted to open though. Let's give her those side fin thingies that I put on there for funsies. Miss Galdal, the witch smurf. Yeah, that's my Halloween costume now. Just need to find the time to make it. Also, space and materials. I know I've got a blue jumper somewhere, and I'm always wearing blue jeans, so... Miss Galdal for Witch Smurf. Maybe that's what I changed my name to on Halloween. I'll have to just keep that in mind. So you were serious with the Smurf cosplay? For which are Smurfs? I mean, maybe. I wouldn't be able to make my hands or my face blue, but I can wear blue. That I can do. Also, I've already got the blue pumpkins, so I'm already part of the way there, you know? Wouldn't be able to paint my face blue. You haven't tried just closing your eyes and painting with your ink? No? I'm not doing that. I don't know what is in these inks. So, like, that would be concerning if I did that. And I don't want to be concerned for myself. Very simple. Right, it looks like we've got blue, orange and purple in the scales. So we'll just add a couple of blue ones. Fairy dust, surely. Fairy dust. I don't know if that's a fair ingredient. I would have to find a fairy first and ask him or her if I can have some of its fairy dust. You've always got to be polite to the fairies, you know. Always have to be polite. Can't just take things without asking, or they will curse you. You know? And I, for one, don't want to wake up with, like, nettles in my bed or something. Google says, if you get India ink on your skin, to be sure to wash it off immediately. If you accidentally ingest India ink, call a poison control center or seek medical attention immediately. So probably nothing good. Thank you for researching. I just hope that a little bit on my fingers is not that bad. And believe it or not, sometimes the ink is hard to wash off. Sounds safe. It is not. I do not want to just suddenly call for sort of I'm pretty sure having to call the poison department does not indicate this being safe. Pretty sure that's, yeah, especially purples. There's something in them that's just stains. Yeah, I don't know. Purple just likes to stick everywhere, doesn't it? But usually after like a day or two, they'll wash off. And I do shower every 2 days at least. So, you know, time there. So, we do not recommend drinking ink or having it on your skin for too long. I forgot I could have just opened the thing and just did it up there without moving the camera. Silly me, silly witch. That would have been a lot quicker. Me bathing on ink right now. Psych. I'm hoping you mean that as a joke and not literally. Bathing in ink cannot be good for you. No, it does seem a bit bright. You hope well, for it was indeed a joke. Good. Let's add a little couple of orange scales. Glow in the dark scales. Oh my goodness. Don't start with that. I'm sure it was a joke and nothing more. Good. I'm glad we can agree that it was a joke. Okay, we need... I'd say I'll take cobalt to finish off the glowing jellyfish. Ah, there's something gooey in there. Turning into Smurf. What did we just say about not having ink on you too long? Oops. Let's just clean this out. Well, I'm an artist. I can't work without getting my fingers dirty. I could if I was a digital artist, but I'm not. I decided ink would be fun to work with. I mean, your fingers aren't ingesting the ink, it should be fine. There's still cells in the fingers that can absorb some of that ink. So some of this stuff, you know, kind of like a sponge, but not quite as bad, you know. Did I just compare myself to a sponge? Yeah. Okay, the last thing we have to do is colour in those rocks. Which I will do in some browns and blacks, but which of sponges and their best friend, Best Patrick the Mod. I mean, yeah, kind of. I suppose that's a way of seeing it. But that's not what I meant. The amount of titles. Can I be Gary? Who's... Okay, Squidward was the squid guy. Gary was he the crab? No, Gary was not the crab. Who's Gary? Gary's the snail. Mr. Krabs. Right, Mr. Krabs, of course. I don't watch SpongeBob, can you notice? I mean, can you tell? That's the correct wording for that phrase. Whee. I don't really feel like watching it though. Like, I know of its existence, and I'm sure when I was small, at some point I have seen one episode, but that was when I was small, and now I watch old Star Trek episodes with my parents. 'Cause, I don't know. SpongeBob me Bob, there's a burger that's been sitting for a week and they open and sell it as new Krabby Patty at double the price. Oh. You gotta read it in Mr. Krab. I don't know what Mr. Krab sounds like. I know that in the German dub he's got the Benjamin Blümchen voice. I think. Har har har. Benjamin Blümchen being an elephant that talks. German kids show. That I watched, at least a little bit. I remember it very vaguely. It was a surprise when we were watching, what was it, Pride and Prejudice? And then, but we were watching in German, so it was like a dub. And then the voice of Carla Kolumna, who's in the Benjamin Blümchen show, suddenly, hearing her voice, suddenly, that was startling and completely ruined the mean character for me. And yes, I did mean to say mean character because she was a mean character. She was voicing, I think it was Lady Catherine. It was such a shock. It was like, hey. I think Becky was the first one to notice. Like, Best Mod was like, isn't that, or was it me? Like, we were both kind of thinking that it sounded very familiar, that Lady Catherine in the German dub. Very familiar, which was a little weird. But I think also Elizabeth's dad was voiced by the narrator, I think, of the Benjamin Blümchen show. Or at least like the audiobooks. Although I think he also narrated Bibi Blocksberg? Maybe? Bibi Blocksberg being a witch. Of course the witch is watching witchy things. As a kid. Always knew I was going to be a witch. Let's close that for now and mix it up together. Yeah, I think so. Also, isn't Benjamin Blümchen within the Bibi Blocksberg extended universe? Yeah, I think so. They must have had a crossover episode at some point. But I'm pretty sure like it was in the same style. The shows were both in the same style. So I'm assuming they're both in the same extended universe. Don't we also both play in Neustadt? Wasn't that? I remember Carla Kolumna being in both of them, but I might be wrong. I don't remember. Honestly, it's been so long since I've seen any of the episodes or listened to them. I know my little sister recently listened to the audiobooks of Bibi and Tina. I'm not sure about Benjamin Blümchen. Did we have some Benjamin Blümchen audio audio thingies. I don't remember. I'll have to ask her if she remembers what it was. No, I think Calla Columna was in both of them. Was she? Did she show up for both of them? I mean, I know the mayor was very annoyed with Bibi a lot of times. And there's this Nintendo game I was playing back when I was little, which also had Bibi and Tina. Not Bibi and Tina, just Bibi Blocksberg. And I think Calla Columna was there, and you had like a weird word puzzle to solve. I asked Google, and yes, she is in both of them, and Bibi and Tina. Wait, but Bibi and Tina is playing in a different area. Gee, she gets around. Then again, I mean, she has is it motorbike? I think that's what it's called. So like, I suppose it's not that far of a stretch for her to get there. Yeah, like a scooter. Yeah. Kind of miss watching the show, but like I think ZDF has a country code on it, so I can't watch it on Ireland, which is sad. Because I'm sure my littlest sis would love that show, at least watching it. I remember we watched like a few movies with her like a few years back. I do remember them being enjoyable movies. At the very least. Nostalgia and childhood. Also bubbles of falling rocks. Lots and lots of bubbles. I suppose she has more time to like get away because underwater things move a little sluggish, I think. Like she can speed up with her fins, but these rocks are just rocks. They're not meant to swim. Aha!
So,
hi! We have got a cascade of rocks falling down on our mermaid.
wait. We're talking about Bibi and Tina?
Oh, yeah, that was a random off-topic thing. I think we started out with SpongeBob because I compared
SpongeBob to Bibi and Tina.
How? Because I was talking about kids shows that I was watching and wasn't, I guess. I also compared my hands to a sponge because I got ink on them.
You've explained yourself very well.
Because of the voice actor. Yeah, it was like...
yes.
I jumped from SpongeBob to Benjamin Blümchen because I knew that Mr. Krabs in German in the SpongeBob series is voiced by the same voice actor as Benjamin Blümchen.
Okay. Good to know.
And then I randomly remembered the whole Pride and Prejudice voice acting thing in German. You know, Lady Catherine, who was suddenly Calla Columna. How she was scolding Elizabeth, and then we were, and the entire time. I can't take Lady Catherine seriously anymore because of that. Because the whole time. Was für eine Schlagzeile! Okay, that was the worst Carla Kolumna impression ever, because I haven't heard her in a while, but forgive me.
Hello, Avian. Yes.
Ahoy, best Patrick the Mod. You have the SpongeBob conversation to thank for that.
I mean, we were the best chefs yesterday.
We were. Yes. I'm going to
We
draw
have to make
rocks.
sure that we stay on. For...
Oh, you want to play again?
Oh no! I have to do Spanish with Avian first.
Ah, right. You have to do the lesson.
Yes,
That gives me time to do other things.
I have no idea either how she got she managed to get $1,000 and we were underneath her by $400.
Y'all are just still in the apprenticeship mode.
Thank you.
You have a lot to learn from the master.
Same.
Or maybe it was because I was
maybe
it was because I was on a tablet and so I just had to click on them and didn't have to move the mouse around and stuff like that.
We'll have to see tomorrow though. I have a lot to do tomorrow. I have a lot of finishing presents off and once I'm done with this I'm gonna go and once I go away from here I'm gonna go and continue on my Spanish page.
Yeah, we should be done soon anyway.
Should you? Are you sure?
Presents, you say? Yeah, because her friend's birthday is also coming up.
Yes, and I'm working on those. I finished the card today. Only to
nice.
add a tiny little detail, but everything else is finished. I wrote a whole letter this afternoon.
Letters are very important.
Yeah, especially in our relationship because I don't know why, but.
You started out as pen pals.
No.
No?
No. We.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Oh no, her mum wanted you to be pen pals only. Wasn't it like that?
Yeah.
Oh well.
It was her first phone, so she didn't know anything else than letter relationships. So, yeah. But I was like, yeah, I mean, we do write a lot of letters, but we also text a lot. We're modern and vintage at the same time.
Modern and vintage
Yeah.
is a good mix.
But at the same time,
Hmm?
the internet is very confusing for us too.
The internet is new land for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
To quote our Angie.
Mm.
Angela Merkel. Das Internet ist für uns alle Neuland. Tsch.
Yeah. I mean, I will go ahead and write more on the Spanish page. I'm planning on maybe writing 100 words today. Maybe I can finish off a page today. I hope so. I hope I can finish it off.
Good luck with that then.
I'm gonna go.
Deep breaths, you've got this.
Okay. Bye. Have fun, Nick and Avian and...
Nick? Oh, Nick Moore. Right. I was confused. I thought of... I was thinking of a different
Do I have to
Nick.
say the whole name?
No. May you be successful. Good luck.
Oh,
We
and
shall
butter
see.
is bad too. Do I say toasted butter or do I just
Toasted
say butter?
Sorry, it's toasted butter. It's got B and not T in it.
Okay. Thank you. I will continue writing.
Yes.
Then. Bye.
Go forth upon your present and adventure.
Thank you for those wonderful philosophical words. I will. Yes.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I love this huge purple ink pot. Butter and not butter. Water. British accent in it. Aye, Abian. We are not making fun of accents here. Got it? Anyway, while she's off doing presents, I'll finish the stream, and after that, since she's going to be doing Spanish, I request for Abian to keep her busy. Because I've got things to do and finish, and I need to spend a fair amount of time on them. There's no way around that. I've got plans, yes. It's not that long until her birthday. Although my mum has accidentally given her a hint. When she said she had to craft some things for her friends, which she's meeting tonight. And then she said, but I'm sure it's not going to be as pretty as what Daria and, well, name of our other sister, of Ellie, that's. And it wouldn't be as pretty as ours, which I doubt, because, you know, it's mum. She knows a thing or two about crafting, so I have full faith that she's going to make things look pretty. Oh my goodness, this looks kind of like clouds, underwater clouds, a little bit. And I kind of like that, I'm vibing with it. Yeah, she's spilling the beans. But it was only accidental because it was in Dad's shout, and Dad played it out loud at lunch. So she couldn't know Dad was going to do that. But then again, she didn't say what we were crafting on, so that's still out in the open for Becky to find out. And Dad just has to be more careful with which messages he plays at lunch and which he doesn't play. Ooh, look at these awesome rocks. I love it! Okay, I think we're done. And this area down here is dry enough. Although, oh my goodness, I accidentally blurred this edge. Not good. Not good, we blurred it. Let's just dry it off. So I can go over it and fix that. Oh, my stomach. Why are you hurting? I have fed you well at lunch. Perhaps too well? Good. Okay, so we can sign this. Why did I close the black when I was going to use it to sign? Although I should probably take a different color to make it stand out. So I'll take the purple. Because it's a big ink pot. But I've had for a year now. It's day 6, right? Right. Oops. I'll just write it above. Cascade. Yay! Got that done in about an hour, which is good. We like to stay within my time limit. So, tomorrow we will have Afterglow, which might be a certain time in our mermaid world. Like the same way, like the way we have, you know, sunset and stuff, or sunrise. They've got Afterglow, which is after the glowing animals disappear or stop glowing. So it's a morning. Ooh, because this was playing at night. This makes perfect sense. Because this is playing at night, so in the morning, it's a new day. Afterglow is a new day. That makes total sense in my head. We are going to make Afterglow the morning. I don't care what Afterglow actually refers to. I'm going to make it my own thing. And I think I'm allowed to do that in a world like this. Lovely. Mermaid breakfast. Well, that'll come with the cereal. Because I think, yeah, day 17 cereal. But we've got Afterglow and then perennial, so like forever greens. And then the celebration on day 9. Okie dokie. Well, I hope this was enjoyable, and also my signature was completely blurred out, but who cares? My signature isn't this enough, but it doesn't really matter. I really still love this. Like, this is so cool. How does one merperson pour milk into a bowl underwater? They'll have to do it above water. Or we have to interpret it the way that Abian meant us to interpret it as simply grains and not cereal. Although I do want to draw a fun little mermaid cereal bowl full of, I guess, little fishies and seaweed. Maybe jellyfish. I imagine it to be super cute. But yeah, you must not question how underwater science works. They just have magic. Or they have to eat it with water. Well, it's either throw physics out of the window and just have them pour milk into a bowl underwater. Yeah, 'cause they can. 'Cause they can. They can just pour milk into bowls underwater. Or, you know, they'll have an above meal, above surface. Like, just pop to the surface and have some food. If anyone asks, a witch did it. A witch being me. I did it. I'm the reason everything is weird in this underwater. But anyway, cereal is a matter of thought for day 17. So we only have like 11 days until then, so it's fine. We can worry about that some other day. Today we have done Cascade, and tomorrow we'll do the Afterglow, which is mermaid morning for under the ocean. There's still time to complicate the story even more. Exactly. This is only day 6 and she's already on some random adventure. Maybe she loses the trail of the jellyfish and has to go back home. Not sure what they were doing. So that things stay mysterious because I don't know what the mystery is. Perhaps it's the perennial. Who knows? Perennials sure sounds very old and ancient. Dun dun dun. Let's have one last sip of tea. That was the worst way of holding that cup ever. Ow. So, I shall see you all. Followed the jellyfish too long and now the language has changed and the cheese smells different. Yeah, suddenly she's somewhere else. Maybe the celebration isn't even her celebration. She arrived at a new country. Ooh, look at that. I swam halfway across the world. However could this have happened? Where instead of merbits, they're mergiants. Hello, up there. How are you doing? Yeah, fish on top, human on bottom. No! Okay, I see we've got a lot of ideas. That's just a maidmer. Maidmer. Anyway, I was trying to say goodbye to you guys, so I'll see you tomorrow. I see we've got lots of ideas for how we can continue this story, so bye! See you tomorrow! I need to find my mouse. Yes, adios. Have fun with Spanish and make sure that Becky learns well and doesn't leave the room because I don't want her to come across me doing weird things. Bye. Why did I say it like that? Goodbye, see you tomorrow.